Hi, I'm Bob Harris from Bikeworks in Greenville, New York, and I'm going to demonstrate the removal and installation of a rear wheel on a specialized cross trail. The rear wheel is a little more complicated than the front wheel for installation and removal because of the gears, but if you're careful, it can be done fairly easily. The first thing I do when removing a back wheel is to shift the chain to the smallest cog on the freewheel or cassette. So we just shift it down to the small cog. We also have to release the rear brake if there's air in the tire, because the tire is wider than the rim and it will not fit through the brake pads unless it's opened up. That can be done manually. We can move that little rubber piece, put pressure here on the side of the arm, pull this noodle to the outside, and then flip that little piece down. The brake opens up. Next step is to open the skewer. It usually takes a bit of effort, but you just flip that to the open position, about 180 degrees. The next step, lift the bike off the ground, pop the wheel out. This is the key. Pivot the derailleur backwards and lift the chain right out. Now you have to be careful at this point not to start flipping the bike upside down and tangling the chain up. You can gently lay this on the ground like that. Do what you need to do with the wheel. Repair the tube, true it, or for transporting the bike. And then when you want to install the chain, pick the bike up, install the wheel rather, pick the bike up. This is the key right here. You have to pull this part of the chain underneath, lay this part of the chain on the small cog, get the tire through the brakes here, and it should just kind of drop in like that. Once it's all the way up in the dropouts, you can check to see that it's centered between the seat stays. You tighten the quick release by rotating the lever 180 degrees, and then you tighten or secure the brake like this, making sure it's in there properly, and then test the brake, make sure both pads are moving and the wheel is not rubbing on the brake pads.